And so we're going to start with our minutes approval. Did everybody get the email we sent? And everybody approves the minutes from the last meeting? Like the minutes we sent in the email. Yeah.
Oh, here. I see it.
The agenda and everything. Yeah, you didn't. So any questions about it?
No.
So and so everybody approves the minutes. Any opposed? Nothing. Good. So and this meeting's agenda, did everybody get a chance to go through them? No.
Yes, it's the shopper. Different than
Yeah.
So anybody wants to add anything in this meeting's agenda? No? Yes? Okay. That's cool. So a brief recap from the last meeting. 3 committees were formed, namely the fundraiser committee, the planning committee, and the social media committee. So we're going to talk about it and later on as well. Laura is going to update us on the committees and the members. So any updates on that? So basically, the social media committee is responsible for the Instagram, Facebook page, and Twitter. So all activities. So anybody, if anyone else wants to join the committees, please let us know. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. I'll let. So other than that, if anybody else wants to join any of those committees, just let us know. Or sorry?
Is there a limit on
I don't think so. Already we have like 3 members in each committee. So yeah, so.
No, I mean, it could be as many. I mean, the more the better. It's a good way for you to get service points. It's a good way for you to collaborate. So, yeah, it should be good.
I'm gonna dig down for the planning one, but it's okay. I can talk that.
Okay, you can
Yeah,
just.
so like afterwards, if there's any that you would like to join.
Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah.
Or through the email as well. So. Okay, so the bulletin board signups for the month of December and January, Noor, Stephanie, and Ruiz. So signed up for December and January. Ruiz's contents are still being reviewed by Dr. Mitu, and then she's going to let us know.
Yes. Can you put it up tomorrow? You can put it up tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, all right, we'll talk.
And just a friendly reminder that the bulletin boards must be changed by the first week of the month. So you need to send the content to Dr. Amitu. She's going to approve them. And then, so it has to be in the first week. And the board should be changed before the first week of each month. So, yes, for December and January, Stephanie, Noor, and Ruiz are going to do. So we're going to sign up for February and coming months as well. Yes, February and onwards. Yeah.
We'll do some taking note of the sign-in sheet for that. Who keeps track of that? Or if people are interested, who should they contact?
They should email us
Okay.
on the email, or after the meeting, of course, you can come up and then we can sign you up for the month. So, and moving on, update on points. So if anybody, Laura?
Yeah, I know we haven't really had any events this month, but if you have been involved with one of the committees, like if you've been posting on the social media, you can let me know and then I'll mark you down for the points.
And if anybody wants to know where they stand with their initiation points, they can also contact Laura after the meeting. So again, coming back to the bulletin board, so we are looking for February. There has to be like 3 people, up to 3 people for each month. And so again, if you guys are interested, guys were online as well, they can just email us, or after the meeting, you guys can come up and the bulletin board. Yeah, that's
for people that you guys all collaborate into one, or each one makes their own.
no, it's just a small bulletin board. I don't know if you've seen the board. It's in Jacaranda second floor. So 3 people, yeah, I'll collaborate with the same board. Yeah.
Yeah, and it could be also 2 students. It's just we're opening it up to 3, just for people to approve points. But if there's 2 people, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all tends to be
One
Yeah,
board.
they collaborate together and they design it and send it to me for approval. Okay.
Yeah, because there are some because since the board information needs to be like health related, and there are various days within the same month, like mental awareness month or HIV awareness or STD awareness, so they can collaborate like that and just come up with something. And again, it has to be changed the first week of each month. So make sure to send your content to Dr. Amitu or on the ESG email so she can review it and just get back to you.
With the bulletin boards, if you want to send it, I would prefer that you email it, send it to my email, and not the ESG email.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then my cell phone number, if you look on the agenda, it has all the information of what you need to change it. My cell phone number is on there. My cell phone is just the quickest way to contact me. Yeah.
And moving on, the committees that we formed. Laura, do you have any update on that?
Well, the members that are gonna be on those committees are up there. And, yeah, if you want to join any of those, you can. The social media committee, they have been posting pretty often. So if you want to be part of that, you just would have to post once a week. And then the fundraising committee, Carla, you're working with Norm, right?
I saw an email.
Oh,
You did send an email with some requests or some options I put out too.
Okay.
For some reason.
Okay.
I haven't heard an update.
Oh, okay. We will look into that too. So we were just thinking for like the last meeting, we also talked about branding the organization, right? To how to just get the name out there. So so we were thinking that maybe we can come up with badges or chapsticks or something like that, you know, to brand the organization. And if anyone is interested, we were thinking about the fundraising committee, if they can come up with invoices about chapsticks or badges.
And then also with the, I don't know who could take this on. It could be either the planning committee or the fundraising committee. We already have an ESG logo that we have, right? So if we're thinking about ordering chapsticks, it'd be nice that it doesn't only say ESG, it also says Alpha Zeta. So if someone can play, like not mess with the regular national office's logo, but somehow add Alpha Zeta to it. Maybe at the bottom somehow or something. So then that could just be our logo. And we can order stickers that people can put on water bottles or something, or we can order chapsticks where it can have that logo. But I think we also need to emphasize our chapter name as well.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. So, I'm in another one. Could we do, you know how frats and sororities, you know how they do their branding for sweatshirts? And since our colors are green and, was it gray?
Yellow.
Yellow, so yellow, green, and black would be a kind of a good mix. If we could, like on this side, you see how this side could be ESG, and on the back, you could probably have Alpha Zeta chapter. I was thinking like something along that. Would that go for fundraising or is that going for planning?
Well, I think that would go for maybe the planning committee.
Okay.
The thing with that is like a sweatshirt is a great idea. And we
I
know,
was thinking about it.
yeah, it's a great idea, but sweatshirts are expensive.
Yes.
The only way that we can get it in a cheaper price is if it's a lot of people want to go into it. So like even with the t-shirts are the little tank tops that we have.
Yeah.
If one person orders, it's roughly about $30. But you remember if like 20 people order, then it goes down to like 20 something, you know, that kind of thing. So last year, it took us a long time to order even the tank tops because we were just trying to figure out what's the best way. And I don't know, we kind of decided to just stick to tank tops for right now, because we need more members. We're still developing that kind of thing.
And are we getting the money from donations, or like are people like individuals donating to this? Or can you have somebody that you know specially, design, this type of logo?
Oh, no, yeah, I was thinking, in terms of logo, we would use the regular ESG logo. Like, could you scroll up in here? So this is the ESG logo. We can't touch it.
Okay.
This is a nationals office logo. So I was, can I borrow this for a second? I was thinking something along the lines like maybe right here, if there's a way we can add like maybe Alpha Zeta chapter, like maybe as a V or something that looks like it kind of goes with it, just so it just also has the name of our chapter too on it. But in terms of like it's the logo, we can't touch that. That's the national, that's their national office's logo. But I was thinking if you want stickers to emphasize, I think it could just be something as simple as typing out Alpha Zeta chapter underneath,
circular font,
like something in a way that it looks nice. So at least if we have stickers that we're giving out to people, they're not only seeing ESG, they'll see Alpha Zeta as well. Yeah.
But where do we stand with the shirt so far?
Oh, the shirts is, you guys can order it whenever you want to. That information went out, right?
Yeah.
I remember the first one, but
Yeah.
you're just saying that if they want to see how many people are ordering them?
Yeah, I mean, we can send them email again, and then you guys can get back to us on how many people are interested, so we can order and then we can order the tank tops individually as well, right?
You can order individually, but it's $30. That's pretty.
Like, where is it coming? Like,
It comes from custom link.
Custom link.
Yeah, that information, I think Valerie sent it out, or it should have been in the. I sent it to Valerie. You know what? I'll ask Valerie to send out that information again. And then, we could all CC each other, because the thing is, if you're interested, you contact the Vanessa person. I think her name's Vanessa, but the person, and she can start an order. If you guys know how many people they're gonna order, like let's say if there's 10 people, she can start that order. And once she starts that order, those 10 people can go in individually and pay for their own t-shirts at that lower price. You don't have to order it together as a group. She just needs to start a group order. Then people can she gives you guys about like a month to get your money in, and individually, like you pay for your own t-shirt.
But it would be mailed to us, or is it?
It would be mailed to one person.
So then Valerie, she was to get it, she just.
Yeah, she would distribute
probably
it.
distribute that.
Yeah. But we just need to get, like, if you want to do a group order, someone needs to initiate it and contact the rep. Valerie has that information, but I'll ask her to send it out again.
Yeah, and then if it's in the group, then it's cheaper.
Absolutely.
Now, how many do we officially have? Really, we wouldn't know till the May, right?
No. You mean how many members?
Yeah, like members wise.
Well, right now we have roughly, I think, if I had to guess, the initiation, I think 15 people got initiated last year. So there are 15 members. Out of those 15 members, I think like 4 or 5 of them graduated. So presently we have about 8 to 9 members currently. So you guys eventually would be members too. So yeah, we're not dealing with a lot of people. It's still new and upcoming. And also this next coming year, a lot of people who are in it, like Amir and Valerie, are graduating. So that also provides opportunity for you guys that will be becoming members to take some supervisory role as well if you're interested.
So yeah, I'm coming back to the branding. So if anybody is interested in coming up with the logo, the Edastic Alpha Zeta chapter, so they can also, like, after the meeting, just write down the names, sign up for that. And so the planning committee, we were thinking about having a mixer kind of thing, a social event next semester. So any ideas about that? Just to get to know the group, the members or the initiates.
Is it on campus?
On campus, yeah.
Well, it depends on whatever you guys want to
Or
do. If
yeah.
you guys want to have it at a restaurant, we can have it at a restaurant too.
Last time we had a
Yeah, last year I did something where we had it at, what was it?
PLOG,
Yeah,
Piology.
Where, I kind of ordered pizza because, a lot of initiatives were really working hard last year because last year we didn't have any members at all. Actually, we had one member that was initiated several years ago, like 3 years ago or something, like before ESG was, not even in existence anymore. So I kind of did that so we could do that again.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys, also I think the biggest mistake is we had it in December around finals. So the turnout wasn't that great.
Yes.
So perhaps we can have another one where we could do it someplace. So if you guys have some suggestions and where we can do it, we can send out a doodle.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that we've been all about business. This is also a social group as well. So you guys can get to know each other and things like that. So we can try to send out a doodle.
Yeah.
And also some, because a lot of you already know what your schedules look like next semester, right? So we can send out like a doodle. We can figure out a time when everyone's free. It could be like a Friday evening or something. It could be at a restaurant close by Northridge, or if you guys want to do it somewhere else. So we can probably have some options.
Right.
And based on that option, we can have that.
And this is for next year, right?
Yeah, so I was thinking after the first week of school, because the first week of school is usually not that bad.
Yeah.
You're just going over the syllabus before things get real, So that might be a good way just to like kick off the year.
Is that the week of that's the 21st?
Yeah, the 26th is that Friday. So perhaps we can maybe even try to shoot for maybe that 26th, 25th.
Yeah, 25th.
26th, 25th, or even a Saturday, if people are working. It's just a social event.
Yeah.
We don't really have to discuss any ESG business, it's just to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Communicate and get to know each other.
Just to get to know each other,
So.
There's a couple places. You could do. You did say Northridge, so you always have CPK that's just right down the street. And
CPK?
Yeah, California Kitchen.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I meant you have it or the Yard House. That's right.
Maybe the Yard House.
Yard
House.
Like something that's really, really social.
It's big, yes.
Big, social. And we could even look at and see if we can get a room. But the thing is also, we would like it so a lot of people commit to coming.
Yeah.
Because if we do it and only 3 people show up, then it's like, that kind of thing. And possibly ESG, we can maybe take care of the food. We have some money.
We have some. Yeah.
So we can probably take care of the food. And in terms of drinks, everyone can take care of their own drinks if they want something to drink.
Yeah.
And maybe we can have a soft drink and food. But if you want to drink something additional, you can just pay for that. But perhaps we could pay for the food.
Okay.
So maybe we could do something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I meant, so the Yard House, that's a very social place.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Okay. Do you know if they have any private rooms?
You know what? We've been there in a while, but for Friday or Saturday, it's pretty good.
Okay.
That's a good date to do.
Okay.
Okay.
It's also like it's a very popular restaurant.
Mhm.
For
Okay.
us to be there and then other people that just go to your house can be
Okay.
very
Yeah.
packed.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna definitely. And then by the end of this the semester, we're gonna send the doodle for the dates of when we're gonna have it.
Okay. So you guys like Yard House? That's a good.
It's good. It's good for this
Just
age
social.
room. Yes, social.
Okay.
Everybody.
There's also like Yogurtland.
That's another good.
Yogurtland, they just have yogurt?
Well, it's mensch. You can do Menchie's or Yogurtland. There's so many places you can go to the Menchie's in Granada or the one on Winnetka by the Pacific Theaters. There's Applebee's. I know. Stonefire is another. That's another good one.
Well, we can. You know what? We can also vote on that too. We can.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Like when we might have like in the description we can have some options of like where you want. So when people put in their availability, they can put in their name and in parentheses, rate, or just have a preference of what they choose, and based on that we can decide. So we'll pick the day when most people are available and that kind of thing. And like I said, ESG will just fund the food, so we'll just have finger food there, but you guys could be responsible for your drinks and things like that.
I have a quick question. So you know how the hospitals, they do like for children's hospitals, they do that like toy drive in December. And since we're trying to do like a little social event in January, it's like bowling night, would that, that's a good social type event. I don't know if that would be okay for some people. I was thinking in December, but I know a lot of people are busy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how bowling would be good too. It depends on what you guys like to do.
Right.
So
yeah, the easiest way would be just within the doodle, you can put your name, you can write the venue.
But we'll put down some
options, and you can choose from those options.
We'll put down some options.
And
but I'm hearing bowling night. I'm hearing
Do
a
a
yogurt.
5K run. That's always fun.
We're not doing
You get to walk. I meant it's for charity.
Yeah, well, this is not for us to necessarily do something, but a social event
Just
for us to
social
get to know each other. Yeah.
So if anyone online have some suggestions or things to say, they can just write down the message session. Ahmed adds that biology is a good idea, but not around the finals.
Yes.
And then Jessica Tejedor says over break maybe.
Over break, first of all, I'm out of the country.
Yeah, me too.
From 16 throughout the rest of the year. I think it's good. Like, I think the
first week
is good because that's before like things really kick off, and you have to be here. If not, you should be going to your first week of classes, right? So the first week sounds good. So we'll just shoot for either. We'll probably try to get a poll for the Thursday, the Friday, and the Saturday. But it probably will be like a Friday.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on, presentation. You have a presentation? Awesome. So you can just set it up.
So for those of you that don't know, so we usually just provide opportunities for people to just share some useful information that they might want to. It could be a research project that you're working on. It could be something that you find substantial that you want to share with the group. Keep in mind, we're all about health education. So, our purpose is not only to disseminate information out to our community, it's also for us to give each other health information. We all have different, expertise in different things, and we all have different health topics that we're interested in. So if you ever want to get quick, teaching points or service points, this is something that you can do too. We try to reserve just like 10 minutes of our meetings for someone if they want to do a quick presentation.
Usually just one person.
One person, and you just need to let, Valerie or Amir know if you want to do it. It's not forced, you don't have to. It's just, if that's something that you want to do to obtain some points, teaching or service, that's also available to you. Like last year, we had a student present the various type of certificates that you can get for free, either through class or like a culture certificate. Another one was
CPR.
The CPR, just all the certificates that you could put on your resume, just as to share information. So that's the reason for that.
And just adding on that, I was recently went for an interview, and then I did the cultural competency certification, and then I put it on my resume. The lady who was interviewing me, she was pretty impressed. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know there's something like that. There's cultural competency certification."
It's free, right?
And it's free. Yeah.
So if you want to look at the list from that particular presentation, it's actually on our Twitter.
Yes.
So you can go, not on what's on Twitter, but it was on Instagram. It's definitely on Instagram.
And it's
so
on
you can see a
Facebook too,
list
yeah.
of.
We have an Instagram.
We have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, and we have Twitter. And that's what we were talking about with the social media, because we try to send out health information out for people who are finding
That
out.
would be an example of sending out information to Twitter.
Yes. Well, yeah. Like if we're doing an event, send it out through some of the social media or things like that. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Today I'm trying to introduce if anyone trying to be a certified health education specialist, and about how to apply and how is the exam going, and the general information about this. First, what is a certified health education specialist? This specialist must have three main factors, including the means required, academic preparation guidelines, successfully passed a competency-based examination, and certified the continued education requirement necessary to maintain the national credential. So why we choose this certified as a health education specialist? Because it established a national standard attesting to individuals' knowledge and skills, and assisting employers in identifying qualified health education practitioners. And also it's promoting continued professional development. So this exam is a competency-based test that trying to testing people possession, application, and interpretation of knowledge related to the 7 areas of responsibility. The CHES exam consists of 165 multiple choices question, and is administered in paper and pencil form. So which 7 areas of responsibility? They are included: the assistance needs, resources, and the capacity for health education or promotion, plan health education and promotion, implement health education, conduct evaluation and research related to health education, administer and manage health education or promotion, serve as health education promotion resources person, or communicate, promote, and advocate for health and profession of health education promotion. So what's the guideline of this exam? The process of certified health education specialist examination is based on academy qualifications. Means you require bachelor's, doctor's, or master degrees to apply the exam. And the first thing to understand is that every official transcript submitted with an application for or pre-screen is reviewed on an individual basis. As I said, you need the degree from institutions such as college or university of higher education, and one of the following to take the exam. An official transcript that clearly shows a major in health education, such as health education or community health education, or an official transcript that reflects at least 25 semester hours or 37 quarter hours of coursework related to with specific preparation addressing the 7 areas of responsibility. So how this processing going? After you apply, there have a coordinator will review your transcript. Then they will decide if you are applied or to this program. Can you take this exam? And the final step is you will go to the location and finish the exam. So one thing is that printing out your courses descriptions before applying is also an excellent way to provide you with more clear on what might be accepted courses and which could be executed. So may you ask what kind of courses areas will be including this in this exam? During the application review, the exam coordinator is looking for an applicant to have completed a bachelor's degrees with at least 25 semester credits, just like I said. And there are 3 types of courses that may relate to the duties of a certified health education specialist. First is processing courses, which means the courses that clearly again with the 7 areas of responsibility or the contact courses. Those are the courses from topic focuses courses that included elements contained in the 7 areas of responsibility. And the last one is the general courses. Those are courses that included general elements contained in 7 areas of responsibility. How to apply? You can apply online, and as I know, CSUN is also included in this system. So you can apply the exam after you graduate or you achieve the degree, bachelor's or master's. So for your application, you need completed the application form. You need a transcript, official transcript. You need oversee the transcript must be translated into America credits, and you need an advisor letter. And finally, the application fee is about $100. And the final is two textbooks you can find online and to review it. It is good for you to take your exam and make some prepare of this exam. The health education specialist and the competency-based framework of health education specialist. So if you want to know more about the certified health education specialist exam, you can visit their website, and you will see more information to that. Yeah.
Okay. So we can send it out to everyone as an email to your partner.
Okay. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you. It's great information. And for those of you that are in the MPH program here, you can take it to test out a portion of the comprehensive, the comp exam.
There are still, because probably like next semester onwards, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, but before you could have.
Yeah.
But it's still something that looks really, really good on your resume when you're applying for jobs. And don't think that you have to be in the master's program. You can do it after you have a certain amount of credits as undergrad as well.
And that has to be renewed every year.
Every couple of years, not every year. I think every 2 years. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Every 2 years. And it's not really renewed. You need to have continuing educational. So like if you're going to conferences or if you're going to
So don't you take the test? It's just
No, it's just
that
for
you're up
you.
to date.
Yeah, and you're continuously involved in health education. Yeah, we don't really have, other than the CPH, which is the Certification in Public Health, we don't have any other certificate-based program other than the CHECS.
Mhm.
And if you're getting your undergrad in community health education or your master's in community health education, the CHECS makes more sense than the CPH. So the CPH is like just generalistically what is public health. Thank you for that. Good information.
Thank you. Anybody else interested for the February mass meeting presentation? Yeah, so if you are, just let us know through the email and then the topic and everything.
Yeah, and just to reiterate, you don't have to do this.
Mhm.
This is just if you want to. There's something you want to share, something that's useful information.
Yeah, and it's an easier way to gain points as well, right? So moving on, the next mass meeting would be in February next year. And the doodle will be sent for the dates and to see everyone's new availability. Any questions, suggestions for initiates online?
So for February, we don't have a date or time yet. It's gonna be like the semester. They're gonna see what time.
Yeah, so we're gonna send a Moodle, and then because everybody's schedule is gonna change, so we can decide on that.
Yeah. And one last thing I just wanted to mention is like, so this year, at least you guys are just kind of getting acclimated to kind of some of what we're trying to do at ASIM Gamma. I really appreciate your patience. Keep in mind, this is like our first year really coming back from it not even existing on campus. So I think the goal for next semester is to really create our own program that we can own as ours. That's where we're not collaborating with anyone. That is just our own ESG program. So that needs to be a big goal. That and branding to get our name out there.
Once people graduate, are they allowed to still contribute to the chapter?
Yeah, one great question. Once people graduate, they can contribute to the chapter. Keep in mind, once you become a member, you'll also become a member at the national office. So the national office also has resources that you can use as well. So like I said, I think I said that before. The national office has a journal, a peer-reviewed journal. So even if you're no longer a student, let's say you're in a master's program somewhere, you can still submit your abstract to that peer-reviewed journal. Let's say that you're a grad student somewhere else. If you are undergrad and you finish with us and you're still active in the national office, you can apply for funding to go on a professional conference through the national office. And there's other perks. So you can still have those perks through the national office as well, even though you're no longer a student here.
Would we still receive the same email or would that?
Oh, for the national office?
Just like in general, like if you graduate next semester, will we still be getting like?
Yeah,
emails
absolutely.
from this?
If you want to be included, yes.
Yeah.
Because you still would be a member.
Thank you, Dr. So, any suggestions, questions? No? Okay. Any questions online? Laura, Evelyn, Ahmad? Okay, so with this, I adjourn the meeting. Thank you very much for coming. And for if anybody wants to join any of the committees or any ideas, just let us know through email. So we can just get back to you. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.